Hello guys, welcome back to Hey Manager with me, Alex, and today we've got episode 34 of the Birmingham City Save, so let's get straight back into the action where we have the Midlands Derby. Finally, we have an Aston Villa episode for you. I actually managed to miss all the Aston Villa games that we played last season, if we can just quickly flick through. If you look at how we played against Aston Villa last year, let's see if we can find them. We actually beat them last year 3-0 away from home. Amari Hutchinson, Jordan James, and Nipan getting the goals. And then at home, we managed to draw with them. Moise Keane getting a goal and Sarmiento getting a goal for us as well. So we've got a pretty good, to be honest, we've got a good record against Aston Villa, which is very, very good for us because that's what the fans want. They want to see us be competitive with them. That's the ideal. So what's happened since last time? Well, first of all, you can see we're climbing the table. 14 games in. We're on 25 points, 8 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses, which the 5 losses you can see there, 1 loss to Chelsea, 3-0 loss to Manchester United, a 1-0 loss to Newcastle away, a 1-0 loss to Liverpool away, and a surprising loss to West Ham 2-1. But West Ham are doing very well as well. They're just literally above us on, I believe, it might actually just be goal difference or goals scored. It might be it's goals scored they're above us by, because on the same point, same goal difference, it's just goals scored. If you look at the schedule and we go back to actually how we're doing this year, which we want to just see by the date, I brought you the Brentford game last time. We won 3-1. João Gomez getting a goal, Thomas Araujo and Jashari, 3 unusual goal scorers to be honest. And last time round we had a very, very good run out. We definitely deserved to beat Brentford. We see like the likes of Brunel come in, got an assist, Topovic with 1 assist. 2 clear-cut chances. He had a very good game. João Gomez having a brilliant game. Thomas Araujo, by the way, has been a phenom for us. He's really coming into his own. This ball-playing centre-back role really, really suits him now. He's wanted by the likes of Everton, Valencia, Al Ali. You know, he's getting quite a good reputation for himself, and he's probably the best he's ever going to be in our save. So then, since then, how did we perform? So we beat Brighton 4-1 away from home. We did very well against these. We absolutely battered them, to be honest. A 3.64 XG against a 1.79. João Pedro, getting the goals for them. Cameron Archer with 2, Topovic with 1, and then Brunel. Brunel, by the way, out with an injury at the moment, but he has been on fire. I'll get around to that in a minute. But we've been very, very well, playing very, very well. Topovic and Cameron Archer have been brilliant for us. So we beat them. Then a 3-0 loss to Manchester United. We expected this. They've been in poor form. But if you look at the game, I know we only had 31% possession, but I was going for that hit them on the counter. Let's just go for it. And I don't know what happened, but I think they countered the counter. I'm not actually sure, but they had an absolutely unbelievable game. But if you look at the side, I mean, how can you compare with that? Mount and Fernandez, Wharton in the CDM role, Rashford and Højlund up front with Lambord, and then also Onana and net with Varane and Maguire still. It's a very good side, and we just weren't up to it. We had the better XG, the better shots on target, the better shots, but Kyle Walker-Peters had probably the stinkiest game I've ever watched, and I'm honestly starting to consider whether or not we should keep him on. Then we lost to Wolves away from home. I did rotate the side out a little bit, but not enough to really see us lose, to be honest. Away from home to Wolves, Josh De Silva did the business. We did bring on a few players late. We had McAtee playing, Ramirez, Shaibu, obviously Adingra, Rainier, Patino, Luke Thomas, Kwanzaa, a backup side really, but we just didn't create any chances. Then we were on a bit of a weird run. Tottenham 2-1, Brunel and Archer getting a goal. Kulusevski in the 65th minute where you thought they might come back, but at home we were doing really, really well, performing well. Then a Chelsea game where we should have won. Well, I think we should have drawn anyway, but Chelsea, they absolutely dominate. You look at the match momentum, which is very, very telling this year on FM. They deserve to win this game. Definitely deserve to win this game. They were out of this world at some points, Chelsea, but I hoped we could have got a draw. Then 3-1 against Crystal Palace. Cameron Archer getting in the goals at the moment. Harry Winks getting a goal just before half-time, and then Nzola coming off the bench and doing what I want him to do best, which is cause a riot. Then against Burnley, Cameron Archer with another brace. Topovic with a goal himself. I think he got an assist in that game as well. Then a massive win, absolutely huge win against Arsenal of all teams. We didn't actually play them off the park, but you can see here the momentum sort of went into our favour, and then goal, then another goal, and then after half time we just clung on for dear life. Cameron Archer with the goal again. Todd Cantwell playing in this, like, I put him into the first team because we had to rest a few players, and he performed so well. He actually had a really good game, a 7 rating, but I think he had a better game than what it says right there. And then obviously James McAtee coming off the bench, Araujo coming off the bench because he had to swap out and put Quansah in. Like, this is a side that you should be winning with, but we managed to get a win against them. So we've got Villa today. Let's get into it. We're going to go balanced. Now then, Topovic is out injured. That's the only issue. He's out for 9 days and 3 weeks. He has picked up a big injury. Brunel, by the way, if you look at how he's been playing this year, 2 goals, 2 assists, 5 appearances, 1 player of the match. He's been really, really good for us this year. And quite surprisingly, to be honest, because if you look at his stats, you think, oh, pace, acceleration, agility, really, really good. The crossing's decent. The dribbling's all right. He's an all right player. At 18, you think, ugh. I mean, the determination's really good. The composure's not really there. His decision isn't really there. Off the ball either, but he's been really good in that right wing role. I don't really understand it. Cameron Archer's been in the best form of his life. He's playing really, really well. Reinier is who I've chosen to sit in behind the striker. Let's bring him in. I know his sharpness isn't really there, but he's the best option after Topovic. Then we've got Adingra, Jordan James, João Gomez, Todd Cantwell, who's been in decent form, Kyle Walker-Peters and DA. We're going to bring Araujo back in. Definitely not Will Sullivan. Araujo back in. Ethan Laird and Cavallina. Cavallina, by the way, I can't... Oh, it's Chavlina, should I say? I think I've been corrected in the comments. Chavlina, this guy is unbelievable. I don't really understand how he can be so good. But he's so good. He's just very good. Don't ask him to play out from the back, but he is so, so good. So that's how we're going to line up today. Balanced. We're playing this 4-4-1-1. I've actually made a few changes to it. We go a bit more direct nowadays. We've focused the play down the left and right. It's just a bit of wing play, just a bit more dynamic, because we aren't playing the type of football where we should be expecting us to like have all the possession in the world, anything like that. It's just not going to work out for us. But that is some Aston Villa teams, by the way. Greaves in the left back role, which might be able to take advantage of. I know he's not very fast, but he shouldn't be playing in that unless he's playing inverted fullback. But they've got Eze on the left, Watkins up front with Moise Keane. It's a very, very good side. To be honest with you, they should be doing better than where they are. We're currently 8 points ahead of them, so let's see what we can do if we get into the action today. So here we have it. Should be a great game, the Midlands Derby. It's going to be a good one. Birmingham versus Aston Villa. This is where we want it to be. We want it to compete with Aston Villa. Let's encourage the lads and see what we can get out of this game, because so far, so good. In our possession, we play like a 4-3-3 with a DM tucking in behind. Topovic and Reinier sort of sit a bit deeper, but it's like a 4-3-3 really with a DM as the RB crosses the ball in. Can we get this away now? Cameron Archer takes it away. Is there an option for him to pass it out? Gives it Walker-Peters back into Archer. Can we develop this going forward? In DA's in acres of space now. Can he maybe pass it out? What can he do with it? Gives it to Ethan Laird. Go on, son. We know you like to make a run down the right-hand side. He does. He goes forward. He punts it forward, and that's back into Martinez's feet. Now then, will he make a mistake here? You're going to punt it long. Watkins and DA heads it down. Great ball forwards into Archer, who's in great form. What's he going to do with it? He's going to take it past 2 men. Oh, it's a great shot by Archer. Martinez palms it wide. It was a great opportunity for us there, as Archer just had a free will to just run forward. Rainey with the balls in. Greaves is at the back post. They've got quite a physical team, have Aston Villa. And DA, what's he going to do with it now? Thomas Araujo plays it forward towards Archer. He's hit the post. He was offside, though. He was offside. But yeah, we play like a 4-3-3 in possession, and out of possession it's like a flat 4-4-2, or maybe basically a 4-5-1 really, where we just sit a lot deeper and compress the midfield so we can try and keep possession and play good football throughout. Cantwell turns his man now, gives it back to Ethan Laird. Can he get a good cross? And he can't. And now Eze manages to win it back off João Gomez. Watkins now coming forward. We know he's got the pace. Lumps it in towards the box. Nobody's there, and Araujo can pick that up. Finds Adingra down this right-hand side, who gets tackled, but Walker-Peters on the overlap can't really do much with it as he runs back into his position. Adingra now, can he push up on Matty Cash? He can. He wins the ball back, but we just can't keep it. Moise Keane, it's got a bit of everything, this. Cash comes forward down the right-hand side now. He's beating his man. What's he going to do with it? He pulls it back towards Kamara, and he's put it wide. Wow, this is some game. Fire up the boys. Come on, lads. Let's see what we can do in DA. Out to Adingra, who's had a pretty poor game, in all honesty. Gives it, oh my life, gives it away again. Moise Keane, can he win it back? Adingra, don't get another yellow, for goodness sake. Watkins, on the shoulder of his man, takes it forward. What's he going to do now? Pulls it back to Moise Keane. Oh, Cavallina puts it onto the bar. Jesus. They should have had two there. They should have had two in the space of about 5 minutes, should Aston Villa. Now then, are we going to go on the counter-attack? Adingra cuts back inside into Araujo. What are we going to do with it now? Araujo into João Gomez. Are we going to go forward? João Gomez, the highlight goes on. Adingra plays the ball through to Jordan James. Can he put it into the box? Oh my God, he tries to cross it in and it comes off the defender. It goes into the back of the net. It's an unfortunate one for Aston Villa. I don't know where Martinez was off to. If you look at how he dived then, but one goal, it should have been a certain goal at one end. We've gone down the other. Adingra plays through Jordan James, who makes a box crashing away. Tries to cross it in. Martinez has dived off the pitch, and it's come off the defender, and it's gone into the back of the net. I don't think... Is it gone down as a Jordan James goal? Hands on hips. We're doing all right. Just keep it up. I mean, the midfielders, you've bossed the midfield out there. You've done pretty well. Let's just try and hype everyone up. But it's gone down as a Jordan James goal. That looked like a cross gone wrong, in all honesty. As João Gomez now comes forward. Cantwell turns his man yet again. What a ball in. Archers can't get his head on there. His head onto the ball. João Gomez, he's absolutely dictating this game, João Gomez. Jordan James win the ball back. Ooh, Rainier with the shot from outside of the box. We've been having an absolutely brilliant game out here today. Let's see how we finish out this game now. Let's close it out. A win away from home would be fantastic. That will put us... Where does that put us? That puts us into 5th. Obviously, they've got a game in hand, West Ham, but that puts us into 5th. Same with Man City, who we're actually ahead of in the league, which is unbelievable. 90th minute now. The last 4 minutes. Can we hold on? We're doing well to hold on. We're absorbing the pressure. I think we're gonna keep the clean sheet. Oh, that is unbelievable. Jordan James, the match momentum doesn't actually show the goal. I don't see how it was a Jordan James goal because it was going so wide. We've managed to somehow do something with that game. I don't know how we managed to do it, but we've done so well. We didn't expect to win it, and that puts us into 5th. We are currently 7 points off top, with 3 points off second. Obviously, there's a game in hand, but this is unbelievable. We've had such a great start to the season. We're nearly halfway through. We probably shouldn't have won that game, in all honesty. If you look at the XG, 2.22, possession-wise, we're doing actually all right. If we can sort out our squad, it's a very big squad at the moment, as you can see here. If we just sort of cut it down to what we need, Cavallini is wanted by Valencia and Al Hilal as well. I mean, it might be sad. João Gomez wanted by Liverpool. That's going to be hard to keep him. Sarmiento wanted by Fiorentina. Smalling wants to leave anyway. If we can sort of sort it out and see sort of what sort of Saudi interest there is, we might be able to get some big sales going. Toplovic was wanted by Real Madrid last year as well. It's going to be hard to keep him on. I want to ideally stay. If we can get European football, it might be one of those seasons like Burnley where you get European football and then you just literally fall out of every competition under the sun. But it might be a decent one. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for 251 sub-managers. We've reached that 250 sub-manager landmark. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's been unreal. Absolutely unreal. What a journey. So 251. I'm so happy. The next landmark for me, I think it'll be 500. I want to try and get to 500 now. I think if I can get to 500, that's when I'll be thinking, right, this is serious territory. We've been gaining so many subscribers at a massive rate. I think it was 18 over the last month, which is unbelievable. This series, the Dortmund save, FM25 is coming soon. Hopefully do maybe a little bit of pro club stuff. That'd be great. The FPL, the fancy football stuff is doing really well as well. So I appreciate everything that you guys are doing and the support and the likes, everything. It's been so good to know that you're enjoying this out there. And yeah, thank you so much for this ongoing support. It's really appreciated. So if you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like as ever. Subscribe if you're new for more content like this. And I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex. Have a great day. Ciao.